Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I am Mike.
And today, Blind Fight Friday. So what are we doing for Blind Fight Friday? Blind Fight Friday, Mike pulls two samples out of our sample pool collection, and we just put them head to head. So it's just whiskey versus whiskey, and may the best one win. You know, we'll sit here and try to guess proof and price and type and all that stuff. And but I kind of take it. We used to play a game that way. For those of you that are been watching us for a while, we used to play the game that way all the time. Yeah, but now it's just whiskey against whiskey. And some of these suggestions are something that you guys made, and if it is, I'll be running your name shortly. Some of them is something that I just dreamt up, and we put it together. And some of these have been in here for the last 3 years, and I just happened to put them together and see how it went down. So we'll see what this one actually does. Now, just for those that keep saying,
I was just going to make that comment.
My first glass, it becomes his second glass, so we both have mine is in the second glass and his are in the first. So just so we're doing it, that's why we do it. There's also, the logos are different. So like his is always the top one, mine's the bottom one, but because we don't want to screw up. But I know a couple of you said you should be drinking the same thing, and we are. It just looks funny. Yeah, but what I pour is always both of our glass twos. So on the glass one, again, you're going to see the thumbnail.
But A plus, you guys are keeping that close of a track.
Hey, you made me go back and look because
I did myself after I read the comments.
Yeah.
I'm like,
anything's possible.
We almost have this down pat.
No, this
is almost like
This is actually a very good nose.
When I was pouring, it was I went,
Jack Daniels.
Oh, look at you, pull rabbits.
That's what I'm thinking. It's
not an old one. We just did a Jack Daniels.
I don't know. It's just bringing me to a Jack Daniels.
It has a very, very.
I'm getting a hint of banana. That's why.
Well,
I haven't got the nut yet, but all right. Let me take a sip. They usually helps on the waking it up. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's very good.
It's nutty in the
beginning. That's got to be a Jack.
It's a Jack. Again, it's a Jack 0404. So usually,
right. It could be one of them. It's a Brown-Forman product for sure.
In my land of one of them too, because it is very nutty.
Yeah,
and it's a front nut.
Yeah, I just got it because the first thing that jumped out was that, but man, that's hanging on for days.
I was going to say it's got some hang time. And it's got a little proof.
That was my first sip. I don't know if it's proof, but it's definitely like it is super coated in there.
Yes, it is. It does stick around, but it's very tasty.
Oh yeah, very good. This could be like this one of the single barrel proofs or something.
It's not one that when we first started with no shelves. I can tell you that. That's very, very tasty.
Yeah, I got to go with Jack on that one. That coats.
Though, another one, although I think that we had that so long ago, I don't know, was like the Knob Store pick too had a little bit of a nut flavor in it.
Right, but I'm getting a banana on that one. That's what's bringing me to one of the Brown
in my head
products.
Different ideas, but no, that's very good.
Yeah. That's gonna be a tough one to beat. Let's put it that way. That was very good.
And I thought I gave you the darker one. I did give you the darker one.
Let's see what kind of pleasure we have on this.
Usually do give you the darker one.
Again, I don't know if I already said it. I may have, and I apologize if I did. But you're gonna see what we're drinking because I usually want a B-roll on it. We're just speculating, so it make it fun for you guys if we're totally wrong on our guesses, the first guesses we do, or the second and the third. Now this one I gotta try to drag out of the glass. The nose is not as predominant.
No, but it's still not lacking.
No, but it's not as in your face.
Without a sip, I'll agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm. I think this is Jack Daniels against Old Forester. I think I did this. That's what it tastes like to me. 2 has that hint of the banana, but it's not as strong as what 1 was. Like I'm still getting that. I'm getting that banana nut bread.
2 might be a little proofier,
which would track right because I'm thinking in my left hand, glass number 1 might be Jack Daniels single barrel proof, and then this might be Old Forester single barrel. That's just my guess. Like
there's a little heavier nut in 1.
Correct. And I think it's a more predominant banana. Again, we're just guessing on this, but
We are.
It'll come out. It'll be Jim Beam against New Riff, and we just look like idiots. But that's the fun part of doing it. Sometimes I'm pretty sure this is Brown Foreman against Brown Foreman.
I almost want to say,
Man, I don't know if 2 is not. We can knick-knack now. I don't know. My dog's bonking me on my shins here. I don't know if 2 doesn't drink hot in my mouth, but it definitely gives me a hug. And I don't know if that's
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But it's still, it definitely lingers too, though.
No, it does, but I don't think it lingered as
with
much
a little
as
more
one.
flavor.
Yes, I agree with that. Oh, it has a much better nose.
It does have a better nose.
Is it really this proofy? Or are we looking at like something against like 1924 and in like, Jack 12 or something because they're around, or Jack 10? You know what I mean? Like, could it be down?
One.
Oh, it's. I think there's way more concentration of flavor in one.
I don't know. They hang on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're at 100 proof. I think we're above that.
Man, this second one's not drinking as hot as it is. And I'm going
2
to 1. I'm going 2 to 1 this time because I came off of 1 and went to 2. I don't think 2 coats as well as 1 does either. Like, I don't think it lasts as long in my mouth. Like, it's more.
I'll agree with you on that.
I don't think it's as proofy either. What have I put it against?
It gives a better hug, though. And these are baby sips.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still, when it hits your throat, it's like, cocoon. It stays there. But I think overall flavor and nose and everything, I have to give to 1.
Oh, yeah. And one has such a concentration of flavor, whatever that is.
Not that I wouldn't be sad with 2.
And it seems like it has a better proof, too. Let me go back to 2. One definitely wins on the nose. It wins on the viscosity. It wins on the flavor. And I think it wins on the finish. I think it's an all-around
it definitely
total
does.
knockout.
And I don't like 2 just drinks easier.
I'm almost wondering like if it's way lower proof.
But it hits. It's sitting. I don't know. It sits in my throat like it's carrying some proof. But nose in 1 is by far.
I don't remember. And like you said, we just had a Jack Daniels battle. I don't remember what this could be. See, that second sip right there, it definitely drinks. Again, 2 doesn't have the concentration of flavor. It's not hot in your mouth at all. It just sits in your throat and almost burns. Yeah,
you didn't do 12 against 12, did you? The total.
I did 10 against 10, so I might have. I might have. I don't.
Kids, I pull it
I don't know.
The next.
They're not drinking like that.
No,
but 12 is only 107 proof, though.
I know. I'm going to give 1 my.
Oh, not even a question. I 100% agree with you.
It's got more flavor, better nose.
Yep.
And that's not to say that 2's like whoop, but it's not. It's just compared to 1, it kind of is.
No, I agree. If I drank 2 by itself, it would be delicious, but 1 is dominant right now. Absolutely.
Even though I believe 2 was a little darker, which means nothing.
Nothing, right. So I'm 375.
Pay attention. I'm 376.
Yeah, so those keeping track, we're up to like 434. So this was a little while ago. 375, 376.
Tell me looks.
Okay. So these are ryes, by the way. That's funny.
It is funny, guys.
So,
I'm not getting any hint of mint.
Okay, so you have, just so I know, so 375 lost. So I put this in for a reason because I wanted to see why this is. So 375 is the Jack Daniels Bonded Rye, the regular 100 proof rye. I told you I drank a lot less. We can get that for $42.99. And the reason I wanted to put this again, the winner today is the Jack Daniels Bold and Spicy Rye at 107 proof. And we got it for $28.79. Now, that was only a 375, but it was a travel exclusive. Mm-hmm. And I just said, I wish they made that because coming off of that, there is such a bigger concentration of flavor and taste.
It did.
Yeah. And everything about that bold and spicy just was dominant. And I like I said, I like the bonded
still
rye.
Not getting any mint.
They don't have the mint. It's that cooling sensation.
But that didn't even pop up.
No. No.
Because I switched the hell out of it. It didn't really give me the Orgeat effect or
No,
anything. So.
I absolutely love their rye. Anyways, I think their bonded rye is excellent. Their single barrel proof rye was the best thing I drank last year, hands down. I think it when we put it up against a regular whiskey, the rye did add that little extra element. But that bold and spicy is absolutely banging. That was I wish
I
they
won't see it again. But you're right.
No, it's a travel exclusive, and I wish they sold that all the time.
Do they have it in house down there? Do they have it down there too, or is it only for
they have
on the road?
Well, they don't call it travelers ones. They call it something else. They do have some down there, but it's called something different. One of you guys are gonna know because my buddy Mike has one down in Georgia, and then it's not called a travelers exclusive. It's like a something else in-house exclusive or something like that, where they have a similar thing where that you can get only there. You know what I mean? But on it. But why you driving to Lynchburg? Are you? I can't believe how much stronger. It's only 7 proof more, but that concentration of oak and nut, like it's a banana oak bread with
smoked. Yeah, actually.
Oh yeah, and that nose palate, everything. It was a dominant victory.
It was by far.
Oh yeah.
It's very enjoyable, and I agree with you. It's too bad it only goes on a cruise or on a plane. But.
Yeah, you're gonna go international and stuff like that because this would be one I 100% would have. You know, it was $28 for a 375, but if they put it into the regular 750, that would double that. That's only gonna bring it up. You know what I mean? In the 50 range, I would buy that in a heartbeat. That 107 proof is delicious. The concentration and flavor is intense. It's actually the easy winner today. So. Well, there you go. That's Blind Fight Friday. Again, I threw these in because I said, how different is it really going to be? Because this did make our top 10, and there's a reason for that. Because it is absolutely delicious. I think we were like third and out of the stuff we drank. It's just a crazy concentration at my Happy Land. I should have known. I kept saying it. It didn't seem
you called it right off the bat.
But it definitely hung. So, well, there you go. That's Blind Fight Friday. Again, if you want to see a future Blind Fight Friday, leave a comment down below. I would run your name in the beginning and just say that you guys wanted to see it. But I love doing these because, I mean, it's the true winner. That's all it is.
By far.
We had no idea. I guess Jack Daniels, just because of that banana nut.
It's definitely pronounced.
Yeah,
so.
But other than that,
it was sit in. Just
that's the thing. That's what Steve says. He goes, I love these because you don't even need to drink it because the more you keep smelling, it just keeps changing in the glass.
It does get better and better.
Yeah. So, well, there you go. That being said, that's our review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.